9 News at Noon starts right now.
Welcome in. If you can stay inside today, do it. It's going to be hovering near 3-digit temperatures and it could be record-breaking heat. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday. I'm Sam Shocker. And the sun is expected to be out all day with few clouds out there to shield us. It's led us to issue a weather impact alert for today. Jaden Knowles with our 9 News Weather Impact team is here with the latest forecast. Jaden, we're going to see some triple digits in some parts of the state.
Yeah, that's right, Sam, and including the metro area. So, I mean, if you don't really like the heat, today is not your day. But I do have some good news for the people who doesn't like the heat. As we head into the weekend, there might be some relief, but we will get to that. Look at these current temperatures, though. The time now, 12:01. Temperature is right here at 9 News in our backyard is already at 96 degrees. So that's safe to say that we are on track to see the triple digits today. And overall, your current temperatures across the entire state, already the low to mid 90s. DIA, you're at 96 degrees so far, warmer than the western slope so far. So yes, everyone across the state will see the triple digits. And you can see what's forecasted so far here in the metro area. 101. And that's going to be the record that was set back in 2022. So we're going to see if we're going to break that or not, but very close to it. Forecast highs across the state. You can see triple digits all across the metro area, especially up towards Fort Collins with 101 as well. So that's the reason for the weather impact alert. Of course, I'm going to talk about the details about the rest of your afternoon hours and when we're going to finally see some relief. All of that and much more in my full forecast. Sam?
Jaden, thank you. If you do not have air conditioning, you can cool off at any of these city rec centers. They will operate as cooling centers during normal business hours. Each will have water, bathrooms, and places to sit. If you do plan on being outside, do it for a very limited amount of time. Wear loose clothing. Our 9 News health expert, Dr. Coley, says you want to limit it to 10 minutes. For construction workers or anyone who has to be outside today, it is important to take frequent breaks and to take extra precautions because if you're working in the heat, your bodies are not accustomed to that. You should also apply sunscreen frequently, drink plenty of water, and use cold spritz to try and cool off. Also, be mindful about what you eat and drink today.
It's a really bad idea to drink any caffeine or alcohol. So as much as I love to reach for an iced coffee on a hot day, or you might want a nice cold beer or margarita or something like that, do not do it because both alcohol and caffeine have diuretics in it, would actually make your body lose water. And you're already losing water when it's hot out because you're breathing a little faster, you're also sweating a little bit more. So instead you want to reach for hydrating solutions, coconut water, homemade lemonade, herbal teas that are iced.
Great reminders from Dr. Coley. If you do go outside today, know the symptoms of heat-related illnesses. If you have heat exhaustion, you may experience dizziness, thirst, heavy sweating, or nausea. For heat stroke, it's confusion and unconsciousness. Either way, doctors say you need to call 911 immediately. New Mexico is now dealing with major flooding and has already killed 3 people in the remote town of Ruidoso. A 4-year-old girl, a 7-year-old boy, and a man were all swept downstream when torrential rain triggered the river to rise 18 feet in just 30 minutes. The river even carried a home away, but they were not in this home. However, it is unclear if anyone else was inside when this was happening. And you might have recognized that name, Ruidoso. That's because just over a year ago, that town was hit with wildfires that killed 2 people. It burned more than 25,000 acres, so those burn scars likely contributed to the flash flooding. The number of dead from the flash flooding in Texas has reached 119 people. NBC News reports another 173 people are still missing since the floods hit on July 4th. But search efforts aren't over yet. Crews in Texas are getting help from many states, including Colorado's Task Force 1, which is comprised of firefighters from across the state. President Trump has declared the flood zone to be a major disaster area. A person is dead from a shooting in Denver's Lowry neighborhood, and police are looking for a suspect. It happened in the 500 block of North Alton Way near Lowry Boulevard and Yosemite Way just after about 10 last night. They say the victim, a man, was pronounced dead at the scene. They are investigating it as a homicide, but do not have any suspect information. Another shooting happened this morning, but in the Westwood area of Denver. One person was shot and taken to the hospital about 5:45 a.m. on West Gill and Federal, just north of Exposition. Police are investigating what led up to that shooting, but do not have a suspect yet. Motorcycles have gotten into too many crashes recently. There were nearly a dozen deadly crashes in June alone. That led Colorado State Patrol to start targeting reckless motorcyclists on our roadways. 9 News reporter Courtney Yoon has more details on their efforts.
Colorado State Patrol troopers and Jefferson County Sheriff's Office deputies stopped 45 drivers over the holiday weekend. 25 of them were motorcyclists. One of them was going 120 miles per hour here along C-470. Take a look. This is aerial footage of that motorcyclist we're talking about. According to CSP, because of significant risk to the public's safety, troopers on the ground did not chase the rider. Instead, they used the aircraft to track the motorcyclist, who was also seen using the right shoulder to pass cars and was spotted weaving through multiple lanes of traffic. Eventually, officers caught up to the rider once he parked at a business in Golden. Troopers arrested that motorcyclist for felony eluding.
The aircraft provides us the ability to kind of sit back and let them follow the rider to where that rider's destination is without increasing a public safety concern of us chasing in an SUV or a Charger or something along those lines, just minimizing the risk to everyone else on the roadway.
In total, over the weekend, officers stopped 11 people for driving 20 miles per hour over the speed limit. 13 of the 45 vehicles that they stopped did not have a license plate, and 3 drivers were pulled over for reckless driving. In Jefferson County, Courtney Yoon, 9 News.